welcome to our finale of the 12 Days of Cortisol Christmas. My name is Winslow Dixon, and I'm here with one of our volunteers, Brianna, and she is going to help us present today. So I'm going to go ahead and put the questions up, and we'll get started. So again, this is the 12 Days of Cortisol Christmas Adrenal Trivia, and we're really excited to do this because it's going to help us raise awareness, and it's also going to give us an excuse to send you guys some really cool prizes. So your hosts today are myself, Winslow Dixon. I'm the CEO of Adrenal Alternative Foundation, and Brianna. So I'll let you introduce yourself, Brianna.
Hi, I'm volunteer with Adrenal Alternatives. I have Addison's disease. I've been diagnosed for about 4 years, and I'm glad to be here today.
Thanks, Brianna. We're so grateful that you are a volunteer with us, and I can't wait for you to get to know the community more. So just a little bit of background before we get started. I'm going to explain the rules of the game and just a little bit about us. So Adrenal Alternatives Foundation is a nonprofit organization dedicated to advocacy and access for all cortisol care. So we're a 100% volunteer organization run by adrenal patients for adrenal patients. And we are just really passionate about making sure that people with these adrenal conditions are able to have quality of life. So we won't rest until endocrinology recognizes that we need to improve adrenal care. So that's a little bit about us. I won't bore you with all details, but we'll just go into the game prizes really quick, and I can't wait to show you. So we have some really cool awareness merch from our online store. We have coffee mugs like this, and this one says, "I run on stubbornness and steroids." It's really cute. We also have another mug like this that says, "I'm a cortisol queen." There's all kinds of cool things on there. We also have a bunch of t-shirts, and I'll just show you an example of some of them. This one says, "Be calm, take cortisol." I'll actually stop the screen share really quickly so you can see full screen. This one says, "Be calm, take cortisol." It's really cute. It's got the chemistry symbol for cortisol on it. This one is "Fight for Cortisol Care." This one is "Adrenal Insufficient and Awesome." And this one says, "I run on SAS and steroids." This one says, "I'm an adrenal angel," and it has really cool angel wings on the back of it. And then we also have our AI Butterfly Challenge t-shirt, which actually this one's my favorite. It says AI Butterfly on the front of it. And then on the back of it, it has instructions on how to do the AI Butterfly Challenge that we do every year. So I really like that one. It comes in a lot of different colors. And then we also have some like family member support t-shirts. This one says "Adrenal Insufficiency Husband." Got a little ninja person that's fighting the cortisol symbol. So just really cute. And then we also have some notebooks. This one's my favorite. It says "Adrenal Insufficiency Can't Keep Me Down." It's got a little phoenix on the back of it. So yeah, we've got some really cool things from our merch store. We also have some donations from our sponsors, the banana bags, which are the vitamin packs that are really good for people who have electrolyte issues. It doesn't contain citric acid, so it's very helpful. I take those personally, and they have been kind enough to donate a lot of those to us. And the Nutrinized Zone vitamins that are formulated for people on long-term steroid use, those have been donated. And then also, I am really excited to donate some of my books. This one is Townsend. It's a fiction story. Basically, it tells the story of people with Addison's in a fictional way. So I'm really happy to donate that. And then we also have some of the books from the foundation that we're going to be giving away: the Cortisol Pump 101 and Adrenal Insufficiency 101. So just really excited about that. My other books I'll be giving away. I'll just show you them. I won't bore you with these, but children's book, Holistic Homemaking. And then this is a health journal that basically is a log you can keep 365 days a year on your health. And it's got these little inspirational things. But anyway, so I just want to share all this awesome stuff with you guys. So that is the prizes that we have. And we also have some holistic luxury soaps that you guys are gonna love. This thing will let me go to the next one. There we go. So to be entered to win, you have to download your question sheet. And mine was here somewhere. Now it's not. Anyways, so your question sheet, you should have been able to download from our website, and it has all the blanks for the questions that the answers to the questions we're going to ask. So on this live, we're going to be explaining the questions, and you just write down your answers. Then you post a social media pic of your completed trivia sheet and tag us at Adrenal Alternatives Foundation. You can use the hashtag Cortisol Christmas on Instagram, or you can tag us on Facebook, or just post it to our wall. So we're really excited to have an easy way for you guys to enter. And so the official contest rules, this recording is going to be available until December 31st. So if you guys weren't able to make it, you'll be able to watch it playback. So we wanted everybody to be able to participate. And social media posts tagging us will be accepted until midnight of December 31st. So you've got the whole month to participate in Adrenal Trivia. Winners are going to be randomly pulled out of a hat from a list of names from those who tagged us, and we will announce the winners in January. So each winner is going to receive some of the prizes in a box, donated products, stuff from our sponsors, t-shirts, like whatever. There's a lot of cool stuff. And if there's something specific you have your eye on, feel free to let us know. And to receive a prize box, you must have some connection to the adrenal disease community. You either have to have it yourself or have a family member that has it. Sorry, that's the rules. And international winners will be awarded a free ebook of any of our publications. So we wish we could ship overseas right now, but unfortunately, with the way the world is, we cannot. So anyways, that's the official rules. So let the games begin. I will turn it over to Brianna, and she's going to ask you the questions.
All right, question number 1. How many adrenal glands do humans have? And know how long we're doing for each question. Question number 2. Where are the adrenal glands located? Question number 3. What is the main hormone the adrenals produce? Question number 4. True or false? The adrenals are medically classified in the respiratory system. Question number 5. True or false? The adrenals will respond if they are removed. Question cracks me up.
I just pictured a lizard when I wrote it. I was like, lizards, yes, we will talk about the lizards.
I picture the video games and the people dying and then just like responding back.
Call of Duty, adrenal style.
Okay, question number 6. What pituitary hormone tells the adrenals to produce cortisol? Question number 7. True or false? All adrenal insufficient patients require fludrocortisone. Question 8. What should an adrenal patient do if they are experiencing low cortisol symptoms? Question 9. Oh, that's all? That's all 8. Okay.
So let's go through the questions one more time, just in case anybody just tuned in. We'll ask them one more time so that everybody can play. So.
Okay, question 1. How many adrenal glands do humans have? Question 2. Where are the adrenals located? Question 3. What is the main hormone the adrenals produce? Question 4. True or false? The adrenals are medically classified in the respiratory system. Question 5. True or false? The adrenals will respond if they are removed. Question 6. What pituitary hormone tells the adrenals to produce cortisol? And question 7. True or false? All adrenal insufficient patients require fludrocortisone. And question 8. What should an adrenal patient do if they're experiencing low cortisol symptoms?
Those were the questions. Now I'll tell you the answers, and I'm going to put my glasses on because your girl's old. Okay, so How many adrenal glands do humans have? How many, Brianna?
2.
2. So they have 2. Where are the adrenals located?
Above or on top of the kidneys?
Yes.
Well,
so they
the
look
same
like a
thing.
little walnut on top of the kidneys.
Not such a size would cause such
Right.
issues.
So question or answer 3. So what is the main hormone the adrenals produce?
And it's cortisol.
Yay, cortisol. Answer number 4. True or false? The adrenals are medically classified in the respiratory system.
Is false. The adrenals are part of the endocrine system.
The adrenals will respond if they're removed.
Oh, I don't know if I can say it's the word. If the adrenals are removed, which is adrenal, how do you say it?
Adrenalectomy.
Yeah, I always get it wrong. They will not respond.
Yeah, so unfortunately, guys, we don't have lizard powers, and if you have your adrenals removed, you're not coming back. So, sorry, the adrenals aren't lizards. We wish. So, answer number 6. What pituitary hormone tells the adrenals to produce cortisol?
Which is ACTH.
That's a really hard one to say. I always feel like I'm kind of
I always mess it up.
Adrenocorticotropic hormone. So that's why they refer to it as ACH, because if you say that 5 times quickly, it doesn't sound very good. So answer number 7, true or false? All adrenal insufficient patients require fludrocortisone.
Which is false. Only primary adrenal insufficient patients require fludro.
Yes, exactly. And to explain that a little bit, there are different forms of adrenal insufficiency. Cortisol deficiency is the case with all forms of adrenal insufficiency, but within the different forms, some of them require different treatments. We all require cortisol replacement, but if you're pan-hypopituitary, you have to replace not only cortisol, but also the pituitary hormones. And if you have primary Addison's, the reason that it's called primary is because the primary issue is in the adrenals. And so they do not produce mineralocorticoids or normal cortisol. So they also have to have fludrocortisone. So if you are primary, then you will need fludro as well. And then our last question, what should an adrenal patient do if they are experiencing low cortisol symptoms?
And they should have dosed on their cortisol replacement medication.
Exactly. There is a saying in the adrenal community that I like. It's if in doubt, updose. If you're questioning whether you need to updose or not, you need to updose. We say all the time that we of course understand the difficulties of cortisol replacement, but too little is harmful. Too much in one day is not fatal. So we need to really get that through our heads that the steroid guilt does not serve us in any way, shape, or form. And if you are experiencing any low cortisol symptom, you need to updose your cortisol medication. So here's the bonus. What nonprofit organization is working hard to bring better cortisol care to the adrenal community? Of course, it's easy. It's Adrenal Alternative Foundation. So we appreciate you guys playing our game. Brianna's going to tell you a little bit more about the ways you can support us.
All right, here are a couple ways to support Adrenal Alternative Foundation. It really is a labor of love, this whole foundation. None of the volunteers get any money. It's all volunteer work. It's all ways to help out. We want to help our community because we've been through many things and we don't want other people to go through it, and we want the future to have a brighter future than what we did. So if they want to help us in any way, here's a couple ways you can help. Number 1, you can share social media posts. This helps raise awareness that cortisol care options are available. It also helps get the word out about adrenal diseases and gets people thinking and like, oh, what's that? That's one way. Another way is to take our survey. This data will allow us to create advancements and help educate medical professionals on the importance of proper cortisol care. The more adrenal patients we survey, the more accurate the data will be. So please share with your adrenal insufficient friends and advocacy group, which is linked in the description. And if you can't find it, if you're on Instagram, you find an adrenal, what is it? Now I forgot the page. Adrenal, I forgot my page.
I think it's
You can-
Adrenal Insufficiency Adventures. Is that one yours?
Yeah, it's Adrenal Deficiency Adventures. It's linked in that bio if you can't find it, because the website right now on the foundation is a little iffy. So it's linked there if you want to find it and share.
Yes, as
Another-
you mentioned, our website is currently being revamped. After Hurricane Ian, we are in a temporary office and things are a little, they're shifting. And so we decided this would be, why not, a good time to revamp our website. So it will be, it's very basic right now, but we have a really awesome team working on it. And we're going to have a lot of free information for you guys on cortisol care. So
the next one is purchase on Amazon Smile and choose Adrenal Alternatives as your charity of choice. They donate at no cost to you, and this is a great option if you're low on money or if your budget doesn't come up to spend and help donate, because this has no cost to you and most everyone shops on Amazon. Next one is you're going to purchase awareness items from our Adrenal Awareness store on Shopify if you want to give gifts to family. Friends who have this disease, or if you just want to get a little something for yourself to make you smile every day as you look at it, this is a great option. You can talk to your healthcare team. You can always get information from the Adrenal site or website and give them, say, hey, look at this. What do you think about this? Because unless we have the conversation that the current protocols, which haven't changed since 1940, and that's really unacceptable, need to be upgraded, change will not happen for us. So we need to really start making change in our own little way and what we can do. And one of it is by starting to open up to our healthcare team and saying, hey, I need some change, I need something different, and show them the information you have, show them what's worked for you, tell them you want to try something new that's worked for others. And most of the times your team, they really want to help you. They'll be open to things and they'll want to try new things to get you a better quality of life.
absolutely. And as Brianna said, our website is, when it gets back up, we are going to have a ton of research, supported things that you can take to your healthcare team, because a lot of these things are researched, they're documented, that they work, but it's just not been brought to the mainstream. For example, cortisol MDI, which is multiple daily injections. Brianna and I are both on that to manage our adrenal insufficiency. And though it's been a research proven, option, most endocrinologists haven't heard about it. And things like the pump as well, and some of these newer steroids like Alkindi and Rayos, they're out there, they're documented, they're researched, but it's just, there's an awareness issue. And so if you want to, talk to your healthcare team, we're not saying you go in there, be arrogant and accuse them or whatever. We're just saying that these are conversations we can easily have. And it comes to a point of, it's a grassroots movement. We're obviously not going to be able to change the medical schools and all that, but we can change each of our communities, and we can talk to our physicians, and maybe we can make things better for another patient they might have. Or if they're more open to, different things for your own care, then you'll be able to have a quality of life improvement just from these new options. So, like Brianna said, our website, adrenalalternatives.com, and there'll be a ton of information. And as well, our books. Our books are available on Amazon right now, Cortisol Pump 101 and Adrenal Insufficiency 101. And each, each page has massive sources with it, and you'll be able to take that research to your physician. So.
Yep. And with the MDI that we're doing, when I brought it up to my endocrinologist, he really wanted to do it. He studied in the UK, and he said that's what they do for people with celiac disease and such. And he was totally on board with it. So it is being done. And I mean, it's got me way more stable. I have so much strength than I did beforehand. So if you need options, there are options out there.
Absolutely.
One. You can donate. You can text the word give to 833-807-5813, or you can donate at PayPal, and it gives where it is on PayPal. This foundation is registered as a nonprofit organization, so all donations are tax deductible for you.
Absolutely. And to speak to what we said earlier, 100% of donations go towards our programs. We are not funded by, big pharmaceutical companies. We are a patient-led organization. And the reason that we do what we do is because we believe that there are better things, as we just stated. And so if you donate to us, that is not going into somebody's pocket. It's not going to some pharmaceutical company. It's not going to anywhere but getting information to patients. We send packets all over the world about things such as MDI. We send our books everywhere. There is just, like we said, an awareness issue. And so your donations go to keeping our website free. Your donations go to us being able to do these free Zoom calls, all those kinds of things. And so, it's not that we're asking for money for ourselves. We're not. Brianna doesn't make a penny. I don't make a penny. It's just about, unfortunately, we live in a capitalistic world. And there are unfortunately costs such as a website, such as Zoom, such as computers, such as printing books. And if we ever want to get change in this community, there's going to have to be a massive shift in, like she said, where the conversation goes. And so we encourage you that if you are looking for a good cause to donate, again, this is not to improve our lives, financially. This is just to make the world a little better for people like us. So, and so the next point is, like I talked about, our books. I'll let Brianna say that.
Yeah, you can purchase and review books on Amazon. She has 2 books, Adrenal Insufficiency 101, A Patient's Guide to Managing Adrenal Deficiency. Before I came to this foundation, that book very much helped me out in a lot of different things, especially if you're a beginning patient. The Cortisol Pumping Guide is the patient's guide to the cortisol pumping method. If you're interested in that, you want to see if maybe this is for me, or maybe to bring to your doctor to give them resources and say, hey, do you think this would work for me? That's available in paperback and ebook. So if you're overseas, you can get the ebook.
And I have them here, and I'll show you kind of what's the inside of them. So the cortisol pumping book is basically everything that you need to know about the method. It's got the questions to it, like, is cortisol pumping FDA approved? Is it safe? It has a glossary of, terms in the front. It has how to, plan to get on the pump, the labs that you need. It has a steroid conversion chart. It's got options on, the different types of pumps. And then it even has a letter in the back of it that you can send to your insurance company to see if you can get the pump approved for managing your adrenal insufficiency. So this book is out there because there is a lot of misinformation about cortisol pumping, and we really wanted to streamline the truth. And it's completely sourced by medical sources that have been vetted. And then the Adrenal Insufficiency 101 book, it basically is a guide on how to manage this condition. The first part of it talks about all the different adrenal conditions. The next part of it talks about all the labs that you can get done in order to evaluate. And then it also has the steroid dose conversion chart for a lot of you that are on different steroids. And then it talks about managing life with adrenal insufficiency, how to exercise, exercise options, nutrition, weight, mindset, alternative options. And it's got a section for caregivers and family members, stuff that they need to know. It's got a section on emotional well-being. And then in the back, it has questions like, can you donate blood with adrenal disease? Is pregnancy safe with adrenal disease? Can you drink alcohol with adrenal disease, CBD and adrenal disease, hyperbaric oxygen therapy? Like, it's a bunch of random stuff that we put together because I think when you're first diagnosed, there's a lot of misinformation and you're told you just take a pill 3 times a day and you're fine. And there's a lot of nuances, managing electrolytes, stress that you have to kind of figure out on your own. And so this is kind of a crash course speed round of 10 years of adrenal disease. And so I wish I could make it free, but Amazon won't let me. So I've tried to make it as affordable as they'll let me on Amazon so that you guys can access this information. If you can't afford it, please let us know. We will sponsor a copy and mail it to you. This is really just about getting information about quality of life for our patients.
Can I do this?
Mhm.
Okay, so if you want more information, you can visit the website, which right now is being redone, but I know Winslow did put up a little section where you can still get some information, like if you need information in a hurry. We're also on Twitter, which is Adrenal Advocate, Instagram, which is Adrenal Alternatives Foundation. They have a podcast, Adrenal Alternatives, Facebook, which if you're here, you're probably on Facebook, and a YouTube as well, which has a lot of more information too, especially information from the books and other information that's kind of very hard to find.
So we thank you so much for participating in our trivia game. And we just want to remind you that we know that this battle is super difficult. And I know some days it feels like the weight of this condition is heavier than we can bear. And I just want to encourage you that you're not alone. This battle's hard, but you're amongst an army of adrenal warriors that are not only fighting with you, but fighting for you. So I just want to encourage all you guys that we're here and we're going to continue to fight for advocacy and access for all cortisol care. So we wish you a Merry Cortisol Christmas. And again, this will be available until December 31st. And all you have to do is take a picture of your trivia sheet, tag us, and we will draw out of a hat in January. So Merry Cortisol Christmas.